stories at this hour: minimal chances of cuts in interest rates and a search underway for Muammar Gaddafi. Good afternoon. Economists say chances of a cut in interest rates are minimal. This after figures released by Statistics South Africa earlier today show that the inflation rate has increased from 5.0% in June to 5.3% in July, slightly above market consensus. The increase in inflation is driven by the high cost of food and electricity. Yesterday, Reserve Bank Governor Jill Marcus said that the bank might be willing to cut interest rates again should there be a marked slowdown in the global economy. Economist at Nedbank Isaac Mashego says he expects interest rates to remain lower for longer.
If we see a sustained slowdown in the global economy, that will impact on our economy and as such would increase the chances of an interest rate cut in South Africa maybe next year. But, our view at this point will remain that we do not expect interest rates to change at least until the middle of next year.
A contingent of Western Cape ministers is on the way to Knysna in the Southern Cape following this morning's tragic accident where 14 learners and a bus driver died. This after the school bus plunged off a low-water bridge and into a river in Winnendale. At this stage, it is not known exactly how many children were on the bus. 43 learners have been taken to hospital. Education Minister Donald Grant says he is shocked and saddened by the incident.
The information that we have so far is that it was a bus contracted to the Western Cape Education Department. It's obviously a tragic situation there. So I understand Minister Carlisle's on his way, together with Minister Windy and Minister Dan Plater. So 4 of us will go down.
Emergency workers are busy at the scene of an explosion at the Sasol plant in Secunda. There's been no confirmation of any injuries, but eyewitnesses say a number of ambulances are at the scene. Sasol says a fire broke out at a gasification plant a short while ago. It says a roll call of staff members is underway, adding that the incident is under control. A team of workers are busy following emergency procedures to make sure staff and community members are safe. The Ombudsman of the Canadian province of Ontario, Andre Marin, says growing pains between the South African government and the Office of the Public Protector are completely normal. Marin was taking part in a roundtable discussion with Public Protector Thuli Madonsela in Pretoria this morning. Marin is in the country to train investigators of the office under the theme Sharpening Your Teeth. Marin says although the office has gone through a process of transformation, it has a lot of motivation to do the right thing.
This office enjoys a very strong status, a very strong protection in the Constitution, which shall mean that in the end, if this office stays its course, and I understand that it will stay the course, that it will prevail and it will be able to contribute on some very important systemic issues.
Moving on to international news, as Libyan rebels in the capital Tripoli consolidate their hold over Colonel Gaddafi's compound captured yesterday, a search is underway to find the fugitive leader. The rebels say it is only a matter of time before Gaddafi is arrested. Audio messages have been broadcast by Gaddafi on television stations that still support him. A rebel spokesperson, Jumal Hamati, says no one in Libya takes Gaddafi seriously anymore.
Gaddafi has always come up with these hollow but very erratic and wild statements and rallies, and over the last 6 months we became accustomed to and used to him coming out with these rallying calls, asking for millions to march on this city and that city, recapture Benghazi, liberate Misrata, all that stuff. Obviously it never materializes. Nobody listens to him.
For more news on your mobile phones, go to www.sabcmobile.co.za/news. Recapping the top story, economists say chances of a cut in interest rates are minimal.